Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to my channel. My name is Karen Cesario Rizzo, and this is Lights Up with Coach Care. I'm a light worker and an empath. I'm also an author, a certified spiritual life coach, certified relationship, health and wellness coach, and Reiki practitioner. I work with energies. I work with angels and spirit guides, divine beings. I'm a channeler, a healer, a messenger, and an intuitive. So I had a topic for today's episode. I was all ready to go. And then this morning, February 22nd, something changed. So real quick, again, I'm recording this on February 22nd, which is Ash Wednesday. So Ash Wednesday, again, real quick, is the beginning of Lent. It's a period of 40 days during which Christians remember the events leading up to and including the death of Jesus. Now, I was born and raised Catholic, but now I'm more spiritual than religious, but it's all good. I have a very, very deep faith in God. I have a very strong connection with God and the universal power that binds us all together. I have a deep connection with angels. I believe in divine guidance. I believe in archangels and spirit guides. So that's just me, no judgment. But I've always loved Lent. Lent has always been a thing for me. I know a lot of people for 40 days, they abstain from certain things, whether it's, coffee or chocolate or something. But what I do is I try to be better during Lent. I try to just be a better version of myself during Lent, if that makes sense. Okay. Also, coincidentally, by the way, there are no coincidences. Today is the anniversary of my mom's death. My mom passed away February 22nd, 1965, when I was 5.5 years old. So crappy, I will tell you. Her untimely death had a profound effect on my life, and I've always felt her presence with me, though. Always. I could feel her, see her, smell her, hear her throughout my entire life. Always. She's been one of my spirit guides for sure. Yes, very proud of me, always guiding me and helping me heal and grow wherever I needed to heal and grow. Yes, there were times she got tough with me and kicked my butt when they needed that, but I always felt my mother was with me. So there's that. So this morning, I was led to light a couple of candles. I went within and boom, I immediately got hit with something so powerful, something my spirit guides have been pushing me on for a while. Let's just say we've all been working on this together, and this morning they made the call. Well, let me back up a little bit. So when you meditate, when you pray, light candles and ask, go within, you're actually making the call. It's like a dialing up, right? Prayer and meditation is like dialing up. And then you receive the answer, right? They'll pick up and then they'll answer. So I got that immediately and heard very, very clearly, Karen, it's time. It's time to surrender. Yes, Mother, I hear ya. I knew exactly what they meant, what I have to surrender to. But that's going to be another time. But today we're going to get back to this morning. So they're in charge, and so I felt this was so strong that here we are. Also, real quick, no coincidence, today is also the 222 energy, which brings us to a portal of major healing. So yep, it's time. And that's why they changed my subject. The subject today is freedom. You hold the keys. Freedom could have so many levels to it, different degrees of freedom. Freedom to do what we want, go where we want, spend what we want, love who we want, the freedom to choose, the freedom to wear what we want, the freedom to speak, the freedom to be. But today is about the basics. Freedom to be free. All right, what am I talking about? Okay, bear with me. I'm talking about the most basic of freedoms. Freedom to believe who we believe we are. Yes, it's a choice. To have freedom from fear. Freedom from caring what others think about us. Freedom from behaviors and thoughts that don't serve us, that never served us. Freedoms from self-judgments, and yes, freedom from self-sabotage. These are freedoms we seek at a soul level. Freedom to be just who you are, who you truly are at a soul level. Freedom to find out who you are. I mean, if someone doesn't like you or doesn't understand you or just doesn't get you, at the end of the day, who cares? But if that stops you from seeking who you are or being who you are, we can feel caged up, tied up, unable to move, frozen in time. In that case, we have work to do to free us from those thoughts, those fears, those beliefs, those limiting beliefs. These are freedoms we have control over. Our thoughts, our actions. These are the keys we already have. Believe it or not, we have them. All that's stopping us from being free is locating that dang key and using it to free ourselves. We may not have freedom from circumstances of certain aspects of our lives at certain moments of our lives. Yes, there are certain things we wish we can be free from. But we do have the keys to how we react to these current situations, to these feelings of non-freedom. The cage, the jail, the handcuffs, that prison is of our own making. Freedom from triggers, from judgments, from those limiting beliefs, or what others think of us, certain behaviors and thoughts that don't serve us. Yes, we have the keys to free ourselves of those things that don't serve us. Once we find the key, boom, open those handcuffs, open the doors, the perceived cells, we are free. Keys are the perspectives. Once you locate that key, you're going to hear the click and you'll feel the freedom. You can walk, freedom to run, freedom to climb, and yes, freedom to fly. I know it sounds corny, but that's okay. If you're not sure what your personal captivity is, just ask yourself, is there something that you want to say? Is there something you want to be? Something you want to do? Somewhere else you want to be? Something you want to express but you can't? Well, then why aren't you? What's holding you back? Why do you feel you can't? I know it can be a lot, but believe me, these questions lead to answers. Questions and answers are the beginnings to setting yourself free. I truly hope that something resonated with you today. I was led. I had a different subject planned. I'm sure it'll be for next week, but I had something else I was going to talk about today, but they came to me so strong and wanted me to deliver this message today. If something resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Now, if you'd like more information on setting up coaching sessions with me or any of the other services I offer, my email address is listed in the description box below. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And remember, keep those beautiful lights shining brightly, my friends. Lights up.